Hi, thanks for coming back for another video. Today we're going to do our July project pan update. So I didn't think there was going to be much progress at all to report, but then I got the products out. I used them today. I did some purple on the eyeshadow. The orange isn't from that palette. And I put quite a bit of blush on because it seemed to just not be blushing. So I don't know what was going on there. And then I forgot about the progress with the cream blush. So actually I have more to report today than I thought. For those of you who don't know, Project Pan is a challenge that makeup lovers like to do where we either use up a product or for powders and creams, they could be, no spoilers, for powders and creams, they're often packed very tightly into a metal pan. And as you start to use the product up, eventually you're going to hit the metal pan at the bottom. It's very satisfying to do, and even though it can be frustrating at times, if you hit that pan, it just feels like an accomplishment. So the most disappointing one this week is the eyeshadow. I did use it quite a bit. It's on my nails, but it's already been destroyed by my life. So we didn't hit any pan in this. We didn't hit any new pan, I should say. Yeah, so this blue, it turned out to be more of like, I don't even want to show you because I'm embarrassed about it, but it's almost more like a denim blue, even though it looks like a navy blue in that pan there. This one is pretty pressed down. You can't really see the divot. And then this is the one that I used to fill in my brows. So I think like the black, it's going to start with a little sliver in the middle and then like widen. I also did weigh it, and it's still 38 to 40 grams, so somewhere in there. On the back, it says there's only 8 grams of product in here, period. So there's not going to be more than an 8-gram difference from start to finish. That would still be satisfying to see, but the fact that it's gone from 40 to maybe down to 38, and there's 6 grams of product left in here, that makes sense to me. Sorry, you can see it better when it's open, but yeah, that's, you know, not a whole lot going on. I can see the difference, but I don't know that the camera would pick up the difference. If I didn't say, this is from LA Colors. The line is called Day to Night. It's all rubbed off of there. The packaging, and the particular palette is called After Dark. How did I not know that, like, this far into the game here? So we're at a halfway point, right? And I've got 4 pans hit. Last year I had like basically a pan per month. But maybe we'll hit 2 next month. I don't know. I should have hit 6 by now. I'm still looking hard at those blues and being like, how is this gonna work? But we'll see. We'll see. Next, let's go to the e.l.f. Duo. It's a blush and highlighter combo. Everything will be below. Last time, to recap, I had hit pan in both, but it was a teeny tiny little pan. And this month, the pans are definitely bigger, especially this one. It wasn't roundish at all on the one side. It was just that little line. I think I'm just, you know, I'm gonna have to go in a little more aggressively with these products and kind of like over apply, but I didn't even mean to do that today. Like, I feel like I can barely see blush in the camera. I don't know what happened to it. Sorry, somebody put a comment. My phone camera is slightly this way, right? And it does kind of center itself to take pictures, but my line of vision is forward looking at myself rather than looking off to the side. And someone posted, I hope you find the camera, which was nasty, you know, but I have thought about it since then that it probably looks like I've been trying to pay attention to my eyeline. Ultimately, do I care right now? No. I'm not monetized. I'm doing this on my phone. Tough. But I'm trying to maybe think about it a little bit, like, okay, where actually is the lens? Let me know if it bothers you. I don't know. If people can, like, kindly say that, yeah, it's bothering them that I don't seem to be looking right at the camera, like, I could try something. I don't know. I don't really care. Unless you're nice to me. Yeah. So, major progress. I think this pen is a little bigger, too. Also, weighing this, even though this I'm sure is a lot less product than the eyeshadow one, it went down to 18 grams. It's been 20 grams for a while. And Then it was 18 to 20. I just decided to call it a range because it wasn't settling, which probably meant it was somewhere in the middle. But today was a very strong 18 grams. So that's 2 whole grams of product that we've used since the beginning of this project in January. I had used it a bit before, but it certainly hadn't hit pan. So I'm happy about that one. The pan expanded a little bit every time I used it, and it just expanded now. So there's progress. There's progress. I don't know why this is on the table. It's not part of Project Pan. I love these though. Hydrating Core Lip Shine. Look at the little heart. And they smell like peaches. Not just the orange one. They all smell like peaches. Okay, then the last product is a pinky blush because this one was a peachy blush. This is a cream blush called It's October 3rd. I'm gonna be so happy when I don't have to edit that in to every single one. I have to though, I have to. All right, so it's by Basic Beauty. It's way more expensive than I thought. I didn't buy it, it was a gift. They are cruelty free. And it had basically hit pan when we started this, but then I expanded the pan so that there was basically just a ring of product around the outside. And then I smushed it back flat again so that I would have a better chance of picking up the product. So last month it was actually no pan again. But this month I hit pan a second time. It wasn't going to be hard, right? Because it was pretty like thin layer of product on there. But I did use it. Kind of looks like a rose now. It's like kind of textured. I don't know. This one, when I weighed it, I weigh it without the cap, and it was, again, a range. It started out as 8 grams, no lid. I am positive there's very little product in here. It went down to the range last month of like 6 to 8 grams, and I really thought it was going to stay at 6 today, but it did start fluctuating back and forth between 6 and 8 grams. So progress. I'm kind of hoping I can use this one completely up by the end of the year, but I mean, are we over our 6-month update? I don't know. This is the July update. It's technically June 30th right now, but we got a lot of work to do still on these. And it's the eyeshadow I'm worried most about. I've even used the method of like pairing it with something, and I'm still trying to work it out. I don't know. I wasn't going to say this here, but like, I might change my tack a little bit next year and actually work with a palette that I love instead of one that I'm like, ugh, I want to get rid of it. Because wouldn't a palette that I love be more motivating? Or would I then get sick of it and not use it? I don't know. Tell me what you think. So let me know how your Project Pan is doing. I am definitely making progress in all 3 of these here. So let me know how you're doing with your Project Pan. I am trucking along. I'm trying. But it's very satisfying. I do art videos on Tuesdays and sometimes on Sundays, so those are the days that you're likely to see a Project Pan update. Obviously they're once a month, but we have an art video on Tuesdays, an animal video on Fridays, and then Sunday's kind of a wild card. So go ahead and subscribe so you can see when any of our videos are coming out. I love all of it, obviously, but I realize that most people are probably going to fall into one category or another, so feel free to check out the ones that you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and as far as the Project Pan goes, we'll see you next month. Bye. They're usually packed very something. For cream, it seems that, nope, not this one, I'm thinking of another one. So that's 10 grams. 10 grams? 20 minus 10 is 10. It's not 10. I'm like, okay, it was a gift for me, obviously.